I'd appreciate it if you'd deposit your weapon in the receptacle by the swinging doors.
And if I don't?
Baby step one. I'm an A minor pentatonic. I'm playing on the D and G strings. I'm just playing these 4 notes right here. I'm playing 5th fret, D string, 7th fret, D string, 5th fret, G string, 5th fret, 7th fret, G string. So the lick goes. So I'm starting up on the G string, 7th fret, bending up a full step, going down to the G note, 5th fret on the D string, hammering on to the 7th fret. That's it. Sometimes what separates apart players is timing. Just having good timing, coming in on off beats, syncopating, coming in at the right time on the 2 or on the 3, or waiting a 16th note and then coming in, or waiting an 8th note and coming in. It's just, it keeps things fresh, because you could play the same thing and you could just move it around. You could play it earlier or you could play it later and it will sound completely different. So baby step 2, let's see, the lick goes like this. I'm starting on the A string with my 3rd finger, 7th fret, and I'm doing a little mini sweep, which I like to do. It sounds like that. So it goes like that. On the next, it kind of jumps. So the first part, the first bar goes. So I'll teach you that next part in a second, but just know that it goes to a bend right after that lick. So you gotta be on your toes. So one more time it goes. 7th fret. So that's like a triplet, 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 triplet. And then it goes into straight 16ths. So look at the guitar profile for the pick strokes and for the proper fingers to use on your fretting head. Baby step 3, we're still in A minor pentatonic. That's like a tongue twister for me. A minor pentatonic, first position. We're starting on the B string, on the G note, bending up a full step to A. And then we're going C, A, E, D, C. I like doing that a lot, and you just roll your finger over from the A to the E. Instead of going straight down the scale. You hear blues guys, you hear the blue men doing these finger rolls. Right? One more time, really slow. Look at the tabs. It'll tell you what fingers to use and what pick strokes to use. Baby step 4, don't be a little whore and kiss on the first date. Okay, so this one, it's kind of like a pentatonic arpeggio. You know, it's like a sweep lick. You're using 3 strings. You're using the E string, A string, and the D string. So you're starting on the 5th fret of the E string on the A note. You go into the 3rd fret of the A string to the C note, and then the open D. So those are all downstrokes. And then you're going up to the G note, which is the 5th fret on the D string. You're pulling off to the 2nd fret, and then you're pulling off to the open D. So those are all downstrokes. And then you go up to the G, and it's the upstroke. And that's it right there. And you're ending on that C note, 3rd fret, A string. You know, there's so many different ways to play it, but these ways that I do it, it's like I'm getting old, and it's just like, I think a lot of players probably try to play more ergonomically. Like, I love alternate picking, but it gets tiring on your wrist. You do, 1,000 exercises of this stuff, and it starts to wear you down. It's just the nature of the beast is nothing is permanent. Our bodies, nor any of the situations in our lives or thoughts. Anyways, that's my thought for the day, and hope that one is fun for you. Baby step 5. I continue on with the same pentatonic sweeping licks as in the 4th bar. And so it looks like this. I'm not going to name it off, but it looks like this. But it just does it once. I'm just doing it to show you. So just practice that slowly. And then it does another sweep in the same bar. It goes up to the next position. But this one is the bitch because it's really a stretch. So look at the stretch here. I'm stretching from there to there, and I'm a small person. So it's quite a stretch. Use the fingers that I use maybe if you're a smaller person. I'm using the 4th finger, I'm using the 2nd finger, and I'm using the 1st finger. And that seems to be not super easy, but fairly doable. I'm playing them over and over, but it just goes through them once. So you just practice it at a slow tempo and you'll get it down. Baby step 6. Last of the sweeps. There's a sweep in the first part of the bar. And something that I forgot to mention is just be aware of those rests at the starting. It's like, it'd probably be easier if you just kind of fill it, but you rest for a 16th note and then you come in, after that. So it's you'll get it down. So here's the sweep lick. It goes like this. So it's downstrokes, and then an upstroke. And you could just make those exercises to get them down. Just, divide and conquer. Just separate it, make it a little exercise, and sit there, slow it down on the metronome. And also something that I suggest is once you get this stuff down, stop looking at the screen, because what the screen does is it takes up the consciousness of your vision. Like if you're sitting and you're looking at something, you don't memorize it as quick as if you sit there and you memorize it for a second, use it as a tool, look at the notes, figure out what you're doing. But then exactly once you get it down, turn off the screen or look away from the screen. I turn off my monitor is what I do, because I write these licks, and then it's like, in order to get proficient at them, you can't be looking at the screen because it just takes too much of your concentration. This stuff, it's like you're moving not super fast. It's not like some speed metal lick or something, but it'll take you a lot less time if you just get it memorized, and then you stop looking at the string because it's just a total impediment to learning. Okay, so it's that sweep there. And then it goes into this melodic motif like this. It goes. So I'll just show you them all now because this part is really simple. It goes, so it goes. And that's the rest of the song. I'll break it down into baby steps, but it's super simple from this point on. Baby step 7. So I told you that motif at the end of the second half of the bar of bar 6, you know, it goes, and then it goes down, beginning at the start of bar 7. And I'm just following the A minor pentatonic on 2 strings, the A and D string. So, fuck, man, I'm making this confusing, more confusing than it has to be. And so, baby step 7, it goes. You might want to use the same fingers that I'm using. I'll do that again really slow. Just like that. Baby step 8, to the end. Last little melodic, last little melodic part of that 2-string A minor pentatonic lick we're doing. And then you go. And I have it notated that you pick the last 6 notes like this. But you can play it any way you want. You can play it, that's just a suggestion. Down, up, down, and then just a down. Yeah, like that. So it goes.